So we're here in St. John's Church in Marchwood, and we are looking at this beautiful west window at the back of the church. And Reg is just going to tell us about this window here. So what's the history of this window, Reg?
The window was installed in 1864 by Thomas Bailey Company of Cumberland Market and Wardour Street in London. It was dedicated to the memory of Peter and Mary Ann Bratton, the parents of Mary Ann Holloway, wife of the church's benefactor.
Right.
At the bottom of the window, an inscription says, "The window was erected by their affectionate daughters in 1864.
That goes across the bottom there, doesn't it, in the
That's
yellow
right.
band? Yep.
And then the left-hand element contains the inscription that the dedication of the window is to the memory of Peter Bretton of Polygon House, Southampton, Deputy Lieutenant and Magistrate of the County of Hants, who died on the 17th of July, 1862, aged 69 years.
69, yep.
Next above the dedication is an image of Joshua on horseback, holding a spear with a soldier cowering behind the horse. In the distance is what looks like a church, but is probably the fortified city of Gibeon.
Right, yes.
Both the sun and a waxing moon are visible in the sky.
Yes, I see that, yep.
And this is when the sun and the moon stood still in the sky for about a full day until Israel had defeated her enemies.
Right, yes, yes.
Above this is a portrait of Joshua. Neither he nor Dorcas are identified on the window in writing.
And of course, Joshua being the great Israelite leader who took over, I think that was after Moses passed away, didn't he? Joshua took the tribes into the chosen land and was a great military leader for them to claim the chosen land. Yep.
So above Joshua are Peter Bretton's coat of arms.
Yes.
And that's in silver and black. In heraldry terms, it's argent and sable.
And it looks like is that a lion, or it looks like there's two lions and a couple of stars.
Yes, there's a lion walking on guard.
Right.
And there are a couple of stars in the black area.
Yes.
And in heraldry terms, they're called mullet or mullets.
Right. Okay.
So if you see a coat of arms with the star on it, you know the name. It's a mullet.
Right. Okay.
And attached to the top of the escutcheon is a circle containing a lion lying down.
I see the lion. Yep. Well.
Now the right-hand light has the other half of the dedication.
Okay.
And it's to the memory of Mary Ann, wife of Peter Bretton and daughter of B.G. Wright, who died on the 10th of February in 1851.
Yep, aged.
She was aged 58.
Yep.
In the scene above that, Dorcas is handing out bread to a woman and a small child. A man stands behind her with a tray of loaves.
Yes.
And in the background are some arches and a building.
And you said that was Dorcas?
Dorcas, yes. Otherwise known as Tabitha.
Tabitha from the Bible, okay. Yes. Yep, that's a beautiful image with the loaves, yep. And the image above that?
And that records the good and charitable actions of the Christian, as we said, Tabitha, who died and was raised to life by Peter. In the bottom right-hand corner of that scene is a stylized Hampshire rose.
Yes, I see that. Yep.
The main figure in the middle of the light is Dorcas again, clearly identifiable by her facial features as the same as in the lower scene. Again, she is distributing bread.
Okay, and so she was resurrected in the New Testament by Peter.
That's it.
And she's known as Tabitha. And was she a child when she was resurrected, or an adult? I don't quite remember that one.
And the coat of arms above Dorcas is that of Mary Ann's father, B.G. Wright.
Right. Yeah.
And that's gold and hatched with silver and blue, with 3 eagle heads.
Yes.
Above the right coat of arms is another circle, this one containing a unicorn.
Yes, I see that.
Interestingly, this unicorn is itself quartered with silver and blue. And it stands upon a surface which is twisted blue and gold.
And do we know what the unicorn represents?
No, I have no information about that unicorn.
Okay.
Except that we all know that unicorn is a fictional figure.
Right.
There is a small window above the main west window. It contains decorative designs.
Let me just move back so we can get that. So that's the one at the top there,
One
is
at
it?
the very top, yes,
Yeah.
the Gatchafoil. And the only item of possible significance is the Star of David.
Yes, I see that very clearly there. Yep. And the Star of David being, of course, the very Jewish Old Testament symbol.
Yes.
And behind it, I can see the cross. Whether that represents the cross of Christ behind the Star of David, possibly. David being the descendant, the direct blood descendant of Jesus through the bloodline. Okay, well, thank you for that, Reg. Now, we are in, I'll just spin around so we can see the church whilst I'm up here on the balcony. We are in St. John's Church, and there is a problem with the roof here, and we need to raise some money, don't we?
We
Reg?
do.
We've got to raise a significant sum of money. Do you know how much that is?
£200,000.
So we've got to raise £200,000 to fix the roof. So we would be very grateful if people in the community here would make a donation. I will put a link with this video where people can donate towards the roof fund. Thank you very much for any donations you can make.
Thank you.